Welcome to our presentation at the virtual conference eCAADe 2020 Berlin. The paper is entitled FRACAM and authored by myself, Wolfgang Lorenz, and by my colleague Gabriel Wurzer. We are both from Vienna University of Technology, Institute of Digital Architecture and Planning. First of all, what is FRACAM? In short, it is the name of the ongoing development of a cell phone application that analyzes facades. It uses box counting, which is a fractal-based method. FRACAM is part of a broader research topic to explain and understand architectural quality. In our application, we specifically concentrate on the aspect of visual complexity. Such visual complexity can be described by the so-called box counting dimension, which in turn is equivalent to the fractal dimension. The authors implemented various methods which can be chosen manually by the user. Some characteristics of our application are: first of all, we use pictures that are taken directly with the cell phone. Second, one gets the result very quickly. Third, some of the implemented methods were applied to architecture for the first time. Fourth, the application also includes various color analysis methods. And finally, we use open source technology. As mentioned before, FRACAM is part of a broader research topic to explain and understand architectural quality. Architectural quality depends on several criteria. One aspect includes irregularity and visual complexity, which are related to fractal properties. The degree in turn corresponds to the box counting dimension. However, most of the current methods used in architecture are applied to two-dimensional black and white plans, neglecting color, shadowing, material, and so forth. We go a step further and provide an application that quickly grasps the visual complexity by analyzing color or grayscale pictures taken with the cell phone camera, and this in real time. We use different algorithms that can be summarized in three main groups. The first group comprises the standard box counting method. In this category, pictures are first translated to grayscale images and then with threshold settings to a set of black and white images. This leads to a series of results that characterize the change in roughness depending on the changing threshold. The resulting tendency finally characterizes the texture signature. The second group comprises the differential box counting. This time, grayscale images are analyzed. The standard box counting is modified by taking into account the height that corresponds to the grayscale level. In other words, the image is considered as a three-dimensional landscape with gray levels defining the height. Finally, the third group comprises color box counting. This time, all three color components, that means the red, green and blue parts, are analyzed separately. All three results are finally combined to get a color dimension that characterizes the image. All three groups include sub-methods for different purposes and can be looked up in the full paper. Further development is easy since we use Three.js, which is freely available to everyone. The goal of the various test cases is to determine possible influences on the result. This includes the camera settings, the method itself, but also the environment, or in general, what can be seen in the picture. In order to analyze the influences, various color-related measurement methods have been implemented as well. We have tested the application on a series of examples ranging from iconic architectural examples to color-specific examples. Some of these buildings belong to more Euclidean-like architecture, while others offer more fractal-like features. We have also tested skyscrapers versus low-rise buildings and overviews versus details. So far, it can be said that the threshold segmentation leads to different causes, with a brick wall leading to the most curved result. On the other hand, all sub-methods of differential box counting and color box counting lead to similar results, which means that in both cases the basic algorithm is very stable. What is striking is that skyscrapers, although they offer a smooth glass facade, do not differ much from brick buildings. This is caused by mirroring the surrounding. Another finding is that the color of an image and the camera settings do not seem to correlate with the results. This means that only the content of the image is relevant. All these various methods lead to a number of descriptive values. In order to be able to compare buildings with each other and with iconic architectural examples, the results have to be stored in a database. This is part of future work. But also additional information about the building and the settings of the photo has to be provided for future analysis. Future work will also deal with the connection to style and type of building. We hope to report results on further research at next eCAADe conference, but for the moment we will be happy to answer your questions at the online conference.